America, let's get real today. White is white, black is black, bronze is Latino, Hispanic, green is Asian, and yellow is everyone else. And behind me, I have 4 pyramids, each with 100 cups. This is the United States of America. The demographics of the United States of America, so you can visually see that we are, in fact, a melting pot, a nation built upon immigrants. And this diversity has made us the strongest nation on earth for hundreds of years. Why? Because our military, which closely resembles the demographics of the United States, and that should make sense to you because heroism and bravery is not dependent on the color of your cup. This pyramid right here, this 100 people, is a display of the Democratic voters for Kamala Harris in 2024. Clearly, the Big Tent Party, closely resembling the military and the United States, this is where representation lives. And over here, this is MAGA. Which of these pyramids does not belong? It is not Make America Great Again. It is clearly something else. And you're kidding yourself. You're not fooling anybody. The entire world sees this happening. Every single piece of legislation that has been passed so far is to give rich people here more money. We already know from 2017 that the richest of the rich right here are going to get money. And for the people that aren't getting money, you know, the ones that wear capes and hoods and burn crosses, well, they've been given free rein to do harm to these people. And if you actually are one of these people that is voting in this party, I'm sorry to tell you, you do not have a seat at the table. Even Marco Rubio, who is a birthright citizen, has been silenced. He says nothing. You're at the kids' table. You've been scammed. They're not doing anything for you and haven't for almost 40 years. And you say to me, why do you always have to make it about race? And I want you to take a good look. We did not make it about race. Your party does not even resemble the United States of America or the military. It is clearly a party for one purpose, and it is getting worse and worse. And some of you have found yourself in there, and you don't know how to get out of it. And you rationalize, and you have difficult times with yourself, and you say to yourself, you know, I have black friends, I have Latino friends, I served with them in the military. Well, if that is the case, why do you always vote against them? If they were really your friends, you wouldn't be voting just for you. You would be voting for all of us. But you still just vote for you, your own interest, so you can get a trophy. And then you convince yourself, well, they're criminals. They're criminals. And I want to remind you that you have given the United States government the power to send military officers after people who have committed misdemeanors. Can you imagine sending the Gestapo after some dude smoking a joint on the corner? That's the equivalent crime. But you're making it seem like they're different. You have to spin that in your head. Take a good look at it. You're not going to be able to run away from this, and you can't tell me that I'm lying. Someone needs to step up and show me why this is the way it is. You're being scammed. You've been lied to, and you're allowing terrible things to happen because of it, because you don't stand up. You can't outrun the cups. The cups are stronger than the cult. Cups and cans talk, and bullshit walks. Hopefully you learned something, and I'm always rooting for you, America.